Bruv, listen, when the double standards are in their favour, they're not wilding, fam. I'm telling you, because the same girl that would expect you to be old school and pay for her to ting. When you ask her, I've asked a girl before, like, just in a joke way, so when you cooking for me? And she said, I'm not your mum. That's what she said to me, fam.
No, that's disrespect.
She said, I'm not your mum. I said, so what, you have to be my mum to cook me food? Safe.
You said what, so you can't cook?
So you can't cook is what you're saying.
Yeah, what you're saying is I don't know how to cook.
What you're saying is I don't know how to cook.
To be, I don't know.
She said I'm not your mum.
Maybe some girl are going to be upset with this, but I feel like a girl that doesn't want to cook, and I'm not talking about for a man, I'm just talking about doesn't want to cook, it's like, I don't know. I feel that should be your female instinct to just cook.
It should be, fam.
I'm not even
no disrespect.
No, that's very sexist.
How? Wait, tell me how.
It's not.
How?
You know the girls are listening to this show like, these man are chatting some shit, right?
Hey, it's the realest talk, fam.
We're not chatting. Cook. Tell any of your links here that you're gonna cook tonight for him. I know this is gonna come out Monday, tomorrow, whatever. Tell him you're cooking for him tonight and see if he don't come round.
I'm telling you,
if he don't come round.
If you holler at the man,
girls need to start listening to us.
It's not moaning about.
They don't listen. They moan.
Yeah,
but they don't listen, fam.
If you listened, then you'd understand. Maybe you'd have a man.
There you go.
When man's talking, we're not talking to be spiteful, whatever. Obviously, we may have high expectations, but everyone should have high expectations.
I don't
all
even
the
think that's high
gal
expectations,
you
fam.
text
No,
your
but
link
dinner.
at 6 in the evening when man's finishing work and say, yo, I cooked her food, you coming over, man's coming.
Man's coming.
If you message a man and just said, oh, do you want to see me tonight?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. You got to think about it.
Then man's thinking about, do I want to see her tonight?
yeah,
But as soon as you mention food, man's coming.
Dinner is there.
You're adding different dimensions.
Yeah.
That's understanding.
Yeah.
Like really and truly, like I'm gonna get like boom, girl invites you over. Like when there's food, that just makes the situation.
Hey,
that's that cherry on top.
The spice.
Fam, when it's
That's
just a
cherry
girl,
on top.
Big man thing. If it's just a girl there, like man can go home, have a wank, life carries on.
Exactly.
Life carries on, blood.
When
Pornhub
there's
is
food
real.
involved,
Like, yeah.
when there's food involved,
like
big
raw.
man, it's not even just that. It's what you watching on TV. Might be a Netflix.
That's it. All of a sudden, I don't mind jamming with you then.
Cool.
But if I come over and there's no food, after a nut, don't touch me, When I've linked girl, that have grown up in a house, a proper family house with a mum and dad, bruv, they treat you different.
Yeah,
because they're used to seeing,
they
see values, fam. Like, listen, like, I've been in a situation where like, I've been speaking to like big women and like a woman, like they've been married. Like one of my clients, innit? Because I train people, she's probably coming to 60. And like it's her day off, but she wakes up in the morning to make her husband breakfast, fam. Because my man can't cook, man. They've been together for like 25, 30 years, got kids and that. She knows, but she's happy to wake up on her day off and cook man breakfast. So when she has kids, her daughters, that's what they're seeing. Mum's got a day off, but she's up making dad breakfast and that. And then he's gone to work, he's got his business, she goes back to bed and that. That's what they're seeing. Whereas enough other girl ain't seeing that. They're seeing just mum cussing off dad all the time. He does this, he does that. So when they grow up, they're not rating, man. They don't know how to.
And they end up not wanting to cook.
They don't want to cook, but hold on.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's how I'm not your mum. When she said that to me, I was like, listen.
That one stuck with you, though.
Yeah, that was. I've never heard that before.
That's why you started.
When she said, I am not your mum.
He started rants and
When
bants
she
because
said, I am not your mum, I said, no, you're not. So I could box you. Because I would have boxed Mumsy. You know them one there. Don't talk to man like that. Later. She said, I'm not your mum. I said, what? I said, boy, that's why you're single and that's why you're going to stay single.
That was the warning sign.
I'm not your mum, you know. What kind of thing that?
Yeah, that's rude.
You understand? As far as I'm concerned, as a man, you have to take pride in everything you do, blood. I never shake hard work, bruv, because I like my money. And as a man, I believe you should be able to provide, fam. You know what I mean? You should be able to. Because when my woman's got a big belly, she's not going work, fam. And she's not worrying about peas, fam. I'm providing that.
Right now, Rags is talking and man are just nodding like
like
You
nodding.
know, you're at a sermon and the preacher's just
There's a reason why. There's a reason why.
It's the truth, though.
When they got big belly, they can't do everything because they're not supposed to. Because
Exactly.
man, them are supposed
Rants
to be
needs
out
to
there
be-
doing the thing. There is a physical reason why women can't do these things when they're pregnant because they're not supposed to. You're supposed to be doing the thing as a man, and if you're not, you're whatless. Don't tell me nothing. Understand? And if you don't do it with pride, you're a dickhead. Same way,
Straight.
when I get home from grinding, bruv, man needs to smell food, lad. Man don't want to smell feet from your shoes at the door. You know what I was there? Man come through the door, man smelling cheese, blood. And
What are you saying?
and your trainers by the front door. Man needs to smell food. As a youth, man come home and smell food every day. And if I didn't smell food, it's because mum told me I'm coming home late from work and I cooked.
Because you know, I don't really get attitude from Caribbean shops.
You don't?
Nah. Not really.
You know what?
I mean, they're usually cool with me still.
With Two Sweet, I'm cool because I drive a bus. If I go past it, the bus stop's
see you.
outside the thing. They bring my food to the bus stop. If I phone them, I'm like,
Okay,
they will bring it to me. So I respect them. Any other Caribbean shop though, bun you lot. Cause bruv, no one time I walked in Brand Eagle, no one's at the counter.
Oh my!
And I'm
days.
standing
They
there,
treat
and
like
there's
it's
no
grandma's
bell.
house. That's what they treat like.
Like
They
you're
treat like it's not a shop.
like you're supposed to go there and serve
They
yourself.
make enough food just for to last till 12 o'clock, and then afterwards you should just accept the fact that there's no more food. It's like, big man, you're running a shop, not a grandma's yard. This ain't fucking carnival, big man. This is a shop that you run 24, like all
But
the
them
time.
man do run it like it's someone's yard,
That's what I'm
bruv.
saying.
Because they're
Like, they're
cussing
not there.
people on the
Walking
phone while you're there.
downstairs.
bruv.
Why you going
You
down
come
there?
to the shop looking vexed like I've just walked into your house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to pay you money. You cook. You put it on the menu. Why do you look angry?
Why are you
Fam.
vexed?
None of ones.
Why are
That's
you
it.
upset coming because you was going somewhere in the back and then they have to come back out like
They have to
moved
come
me
back out.
like,
And the
to say,
wickedest
like,
thing is, why are you back there? You don't have CCTV.
No,
Them man
yeah,
on some budget thing. There's
We're
no
paying
bell
some
on the
dollars in the
counter.
background.
There's no bell on the counter. Man's just standing
no
there.
I've said a man they're probably playing domino.
That's it. Slapping up the thing, cussing. Fam.
That's how they run it. Probably man downstairs, and you know the old man downstairs.
Yeah,
eating
yeah,
dominoes.
yeah.
It's a fam. It's a fam. Look, it's not.
And
a
then
Caribbean
them man
shop.
come
Caribbean
upstairs.
shop second.
Yeah,
family
family first, yeah.
That's what it is. They're just doing their business.
They probably got CCTV down there, like, yo, couple
Bruv,
people
them
out
man
there.
come
Let
out
me give
like
you a
you're
quick
not bringing them
650
money,
boom.
fam. Like, I'm here to give you
I feel like I'm
money.
bothering them.
Yeah,
Bruv, literally.
Sorry.
Like if you don't mind, I'd like to give you some money for the
Sorry
food
to
you
interrupt
cooked.
you,
Is
you
that
know.
not why your shop is open? Like,
All the time, though.
fam,
So,
I've been walking home from the gym tired, fam, with my headphones on, knackered, can't wait to get to bed, and I've seen man run out their barber shop and shout rants and bants across the road, and I'm turning around thinking, bruv.
Yeah, and they're thinking, I think he's bad because
No,
you're screaming.
no, I waved them that, but you know when you're not used to people knowing you that you don't know, fam. And obviously, man grew up around here, so when man stop you on road, blood, it's kind of like, what is it, fam?
Yeah, like, yeah,
You
you
know-
got that attitude.
Oh
like,
my days.
So when they look at me, first of all,
you
like,
know a man that
if
is
you look
brought
at me,
up in-
smile at me.
You know a man that is brought up in a certain environment.
certain hood,
Like
yeah.
I grew in Stamford Hill, fam.
Yeah.
So when you're in certain areas, it's not me. Like I'm not really used to the whole I'm gonna kill man thing, right? But if you get stopped in the neighborhood that I grew up in
Yeah, you-
by a random person that doesn't know you,
Yeah.
the first thing you're thinking is, "Raw, he must want to do something
on
wrong."
time.
to
Must
me."
wanna do
You
me
understand
something.
what I'm saying? So now your stance or your face is kind of like, okay, I'm not sure.
Straight
So what
defensive
is
mode,
it? Do you get-
boom.
I'm not saying, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to knock you out," but like, how come you're hollering?
I'm
Like,
ready-
what is it?
I'm ready for
Do you
whatever
understand?
outcome,
But people
fam.
don't take that into
Because your
consideration. when you-
first
Of course.
initial thought is not, my man knows me from
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's
or-
But that's it.
raw.
In your head, it's like, yo, someone's called me.
Yeah. So
So
it's
someone's like, the other day
you
I was
don't know.
walking and someone just tapped me on my arm because I had my headphones on, and I turned around like, who's touching me? And it was one of my supporters, and he was like, yo, cool, love you, shook his hand and that. But I always say on my Snapchat, Rav, you see me holler at me, but smile at man, because if you're screwing your face
Yeah, like, don't come to
and
my
you
straight
stop, man,
face.
automatically I'm putting my bag down because I think it's on. Like, I don't know why, because I know, yeah. As much as I got bare supporters, I know there's people that get upset by some of the stuff I say. You know them ones, because
No,
I
of
know there's
course.
1-2 Arsenal fans that want me right now. You know them ones
Don't
there.
start with the Arsenal.
You know them ones.
It's Man United, by the
The way I coated them man off, yeah,
seen
like
the video still.
man glossed it, blood. Man had the gloss finish,
Yeah,
fam.
killed
You
it,
know them ones. I
see- I
Dulux
see-
their Ross.
I see when you post up certain things on Insta and people are saying certain comments under your
Yeah,
thing,
and I'm
like,
burying them, fam.
Yeah,
Do you
you're on
mean?
them. You're like,
Listen,
I'm like,
that's why, bruv, the Undertaker, fam. When they hear the music, they know what time it is. I bury guys, fam.
Tombstones.
That's it. I tombstone guys, blood.
Hey,
I bury guys. Shit out of your league, fam.
Yes,
and
you're
then,
not,
listen,
fam.
how I see things, because there's a lot of boom things out there, yeah, and they look boom, but most of them can't do a lot of the things they should be able to do, but they sail through
Exactly.
life because they look a certain way. I know there's certain gal that have only had rich man that have given them cars because they've got money. Drive this car, drive that. Because these gal are so nice, man will go out of their way to throw things at them that they haven't really earned, bruv. They've only got this thing because they look a certain way. But these gal can't cook. They're not particularly smart. Their personality-wise, they're not that great, but they just look good, fam. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And certain man
But
see a gal
that's
and just
dumb
see
gal.
her on face value and say, you know what, look at her, look at what she's wearing, look at the man she's with, she's out of my league. But in
That's a dumb girl,
reality,
though. That's a dumb girl.
yeah, but the thing is,
why
at
can't be
first
dumb
glance,
girls?
when you see a man leaving, a gal leaving with the next man, you don't know the backstory.
Yeah, when I was
Yeah.
18, man didn't care about the backstory.
No, but what I'm
Man didn't know
saying
about
is,
that.
in
Man just
life
see a nice
now,
car and a girl, and man
I
was just
know,
like,
but
yo,
what I'm
these
saying
girls
is,
are
in
older.
life now, you don't know the backstory.
Yeah, but
I
right
know.
now, you can have beautiful girls that are 10 out of 10s, but they can't cook shit.
Well, there you go.
They know
As
what
a
they're
man
doing.
now, I
But
know
there are
what
a lot
I
of
bring to
girls
the
that are doing
table.
their
I know
thing.
how much money I make, blood, and I know what the average wage is in London, fam. A man's getting twice that comfortably. So I know, unless you're a girl that's doing big things, You don't make more peas than me, so I don't care what you look like or whatever. It's one of them ones. You're not out of man's league, bro. Unless you can show me that you can bring XYZ to the table. Don't even look at me like say I should. Because a lot of gal have this thing in their head where a man must have XYZ. And when you ask them what they can do for you, what can they do? Nothing, man. As far as I'm concerned, you see when you first start talking to a female, yeah? If it feels like it's effort, it wasn't meant to be. Leave it there. Because when you first start chatting to a gal, everything's supposed to be calm, blood. Everything should be flowing.
Everything, yeah.
The banter should be constant.
Yeah,
it shouldn't feel like an effort to talk to her, blood. As soon as it feels like an effort or she demands too much from you or what you want from her, she's not giving you, fam, it's only going to get worse. Because when you first start chatting to a girl, blood, or when you go on a date and that, you're going to meet the best version of them.
Yeah, they try that.
Because they're trying to...
them of another person.
The best version of them. And if the best version of them ain't good enough for you, blood, when you see the real them, it's peak. You understand? Because they're coming with what they see as, I'm trying to leave a good impression here. So if they're actually trying and it's not good enough, what happens when they get comfortable and they ain't trying no more?
Yeah, true.
That's long.
That's why I see me if I'm talking to a girl, linking a girl.
Them gal get 2 weeks with me, fam.
Even,
And if you don't feel good,
listen,
if you don't feel good after 2 weeks, I'm gone.
Feels good. Even after that, months. We were putting in work. There's no way, like, you know, sometimes you might get gassed by the little honeymoon stage and you just meet them and the best version of them is lasting for a few months.
Yeah.
So you might get gassed into taking it more seriously than it should be.
Yeah.
But not me, fam. I give it at least a year.
Bruv, he's got bars, man. The amount of things that man does that actually goes over people's heads. It's like sometimes when I make some of my videos, it's funny, like I like to read the comments to see which lines stuck out the most that because people will always say, this one killed me, this one killed me. And it's never the line that I like the most. It's always the bait ones that people catch on to. It's not the other ones that man spun in there.
The underlying...
Yeah, the underlying ones that people haven't clocked onto. Smart, you know, them ones there. And Chip does so many things. Like even in the that Peri Peri sauce dish that he done for Young'un, there were so many punchlines in that.
So many.
That man slept on half of it, bare people, because they're not deciphering bars. That's what hip hop used to be about, deciphering bars. It wasn't about making sing-alongs, fam, back in the day. And it was about deciphering what man are saying. Deciphering bars, that's part of being an MC, fam. If you ain't got the wordplay and the punchlines and what, you can miss me with it, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on this nursery rhyme sing-along shit. Like, listen, it's got its place, but know your lane, innit? Know your lane. Don't be comparing yourself with real MCs, blood. You can make a song, but anyone can make a song. Soulja Boy made a song. You know them ones? Anyone can make a song. But to be an MC, it is different, blood. It's an art form. And certain man do not respect the art form the way they should respect the art form, fam. Look how Chip went and done that fire in the booth. He wasn't holding his fucking phone. Sometimes man just show up. I've seen things where Skepta and them man have just walked in. When man are in there, I said, let me spray a 1-2 thing, that's something. But you know
that's
what?
Like I used to back in the day though.
The man had bars ready. They had the ammo strapped.
If anyone said to a man that spit, you couldn't say you were spitting and you were MC
and you couldn't spit right there.
If man
spit on the spot. They'll say, yo, give me a 16 now.
No, it's true.
But now it's not like that.
It's not.
Man.
So you can't rate yourself lyrically.
It's actually true.
Lyrically,
if you're
with the man, if you can't spray on demand, fam.
It's the truth. It's very true.
If you're a comedian and you're only funny when you're on stage, then you're not funny, fam. Because anyone could have wrote that.
Yeah. You could have written it. Like,
you know them ones there. If you're not naturally funny all the time, bruv, then you might as well get someone else and just read someone else's thing.
Just write the thing.
Just write it. Yeah. Just write it for someone else, blood. You know them ones. There's certain man that are only funny when the lights are on and when the camera's on, blood. You're a comedian, but you're not a funny person. There's a difference.
Some people are funny people and not funny comedians.
Exactly, that's it. But that's why man don't do stand-up, fam. People tell me, why you do stand-up? Because that's not me, bruv.